Is Flu with the 100 bits? I just realised. I imagine if you would have done the longer round, I would have been dead tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah,
what a
just
scumbag.
standard Gfred for this one. We were going to do Def Gfred, but yeah, it's gotten too late with the craziness. PVC May as well gifted a subscription to Unfriendly Baron because of course. Thank you, PPC May. Again, thank you everybody for this week. It's been absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe we are where we are with the subscriber numbers. It's beyond. When we started this whole thing, 1,000 was the goal. When we got to 1,000, the next stretch goal was 1,111, and we got that the same day that we got 1,000 thanks to Predator. Then the next stretch goal was 1,234, which we got on Saturday. And then the final stretch goal, I guess, was 1,322, and we've got that this stream. The final day of the week of streaming. It's been absolutely insane. It's going to be weird tomorrow with no Broughy stream. I know, first day not streaming for the last 9 days. I've done 9 days of consecutive streaming and 12 streams within those 9 days. I'm going to have a rest tomorrow. But it's been a wonderful week. I've really enjoyed this whole week. It's been great, and you guys have been so supportive, and it's just been so much fun. Thank you so much for everybody for the support. All the gift subscriptions we've had from all the different people, all the regular subscriptions from people, from new people, the resubscriptions from people who are here all the time, the Twitch Prime subscriptions, just everything. Everybody who got a gift subscription, then continuing it for another month due to September, the bits, the donations, just it's been a crazy week, and I've enjoyed it so much, and thank you guys for all the support. You are all more supportive than I ever expect, constantly. So thank you. Something that I'll mention also for the people who don't skip the run section. All of my Gfreds I've been uploading in 720p. The reason I did that initially was because of like saving space and stuff. They're half an hour long each. I thought I'll have it at 720p and then it'll be a smaller file and stuff like that. And it doesn't really matter. It's just on the second channel. But then Gfred has kind of become a thing, but I'm still uploading them at 720p. So I'm going to make this one the first one that's at 1080p on the second channel. And then they're all going to be 1080p from now on. It's been too long coming. I should have had them 1080p all the way from the start, but when I started uploading them to the second channel, I didn't realise they would become so popular. And 720p is just no good. So they'll all be 1080p, and the other reason that I kind of left them at 720p is because when we had sort of special streams and things like that that would go up on the main channel, like when we did the Gfreds during the 13-hour 22-minute stream and stuff like that, they were all at 1080p, so it's not as if there aren't any 1080p Gfreds that exist. They're all on my main channel anyway. But the space difference, because I was just doing them at the same bit rate anyway, so it made no difference for space. Please. Okay, I'm a passenger. That's better than nothing. I'd rather be a passenger and get away. But yeah, they basically take up whether I do a Gfred. Damn it! No. Bollocks. Whether I do a Gfred and render it at 720p or 1080p, because the bit rate. Oh Jesus, that was lucky. Because the bitrate I render them at is the same anyway, the space savings is they're about the same size for the files. So they're all going to be 1080p from now on the second channel. And I apologise for not doing it earlier. I apologise for them being 720p on the second channel for so long. I think this is Gfred number 90 as well. So it's been a long time coming. Yuga Hype. Thank you guys for the bits and donations and things that have just noticed. Oh my days. I'll read them all out at the end of the stream, at the end of the Gfred. You know 4K is a thing in 2018. You know that GTA Online on console doesn't run at 4K. And me trying to stream at 4K just wouldn't happen. The bitrate required is too much. If I was just to do exclusively PC, for example. So 4K, there's no point. And trying to upscale 1080p to 4K, rendering it out of 4K, I've tried it before, it doesn't look good. Oh, BD Dam's on a bike already. So, the final thing that we're doing of this week of streams is good old Gfred. And it hasn't been good so far. It looks like the rain's going to clear up though. I have no issue with PC only. I need a new car though. This Yuga is not going to cut it. Should I get the Ron truck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm going to get squeezed. Oh, Jesus, we all made it through. That was close. I need to push on and get a decent car. 9 days is not a week. Okay, well, yeah, it's been more than a week of streams. It's been 9 days of streams, but it was meant to be an event week. It was only because I was on my regular schedule of Saturday and Sunday the previous week. It's been tiring, but it's been incredibly fun, and the support has been insane as well. I figured I'd go a bit further down the road to see if I could nab something when nobody else is there, but June Loader, really? That's what you're going to offer me?
Damn.
I'm not happy about this, but at least it's not the Felon GT. There's not an awful lot of difference, but in Gfred land could be a lot of difference. Slim, it's not going to be Slim Pickings 3. I refuse to believe that that can ever happen again. Tactical hit. Okay, this is much better. This I can get on board with. Looks like it's about to dry up as well, so rain stopped. Got a changing weather, Gfred. You killed him. I did. So by the time we get to Cheliad, it should be dry. There's a stratum. I'm going to pay for not taking that now. Thank you guys again for the donations and bits and things. I'll catch up with everything after the Gfred. Serrano always feels like you're so close. There's some cars that are like that. Why come on the right? Oh my god. It's always the same. Everybody knows. You just stay to the right and everybody will be okay, but no. Come on. Yes. Remember when I used to fail this jump all the time and explode? It very rarely happens these days, thankfully. That was a perfect moment for classic Gfred to happen. Okay, that was my bad. That was totally my bad. I ruined so many people's jumps there. Sorry. Jesus. Scum. So much scum in the chat. I'm trying to make up positions here. I've got to be ruthless. This Serrano has seen better days. I haven't looked after it. "17th. I mean, I'm making some places. I feel like I'm going to regret not taking one of those Sultans. Alright. If it was raining, this would be a great move. Because Chiliad is so treacherous in the rain, you really need an all-wheel drive car. Oh, Ajax are in the lead. He was just ahead of me on the highway. No, you don't even... No, no. No, 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 no. He's gonna kick me out. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Ugh. Oh my days. Oh my days. The first one I went on. I almost went back for the first one and then I saw another one and then... Should have just continued. Right. The G of D. If I don't finish ahead of the G of D, I'm never playing Gfred again. Come on, Sultan. I should never have abandoned you. Should have just stuck with you. Lucky. I only have one goal. One goal in this Gfred to finish in front of the 9F Stealer. That is my only goal. Again, I'm done. All this rage now in beautiful 1080p. I should have taken the Stratum, you're right. You are right, I should have taken the Stratum. That was my first mistake. Should have ditched that Serrano, got the Stratum, and everything would have been great. Come on, Sultan, do me well up, Chiliad. That's actually a fair point. If I hadn't have ditched the Serrano for the Sultan, I might have been able to get the 9F because I would have seen it earlier with less people behind, so close behind me. So many mistakes, so many what ifs. Still looks pretty close for the lead. This massive pack of cars as well. There's going to be some crashes on this route. There he is. That's my 9F. I want to go the old way, but I can't get there. This is high octane Gfred side by side racing action down Chiliad. Stupid tree! Let's ruin this Sultan now. Oh my god, I went straight into it. No, 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 no. Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. There he is. Yes, ahead. Ahead of the 9F Stealer. I'm not going to be for much longer though, the 9F's so much quicker. Using the train tracks to great effect. What the? Absolutely deserved. Absolutely deserved. You did that to yourself. Would have been gold if that had worked, that's true. Just overtaken over the top. Literally drove over the top of the car. Would have been a great overtake. Alright, we're in the top half. Which, considering the way that this has gone, is pretty ridiculous. Big D if I ever saw one. That was some good hard D. Oh, everything in this Gfred is so aggravating. The traffic! The traffic is out to get me! No! I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I need to finish ahead of that 9F. I need to. Gfred, Gfred is on the line. You should want me to finish ahead of this 9F as well. Otherwise, Gfred is never happening ever again. Everything. This is very frustrating. Frustratedfred. That's what this one is. So many things. Little things are just so aggravating in this one. Beautiful. I'm doing the best that I can in this Sultan. But there's some things I can't do anything about. Oh, what a scumbag! It's right there. Right ahead. Nyum. Sultan's a great little car for Gfred. There he is. Look at that transition. Come on. The overspeed. Yes. Oh my god, I love this Sultan. Get out with your 9F. It's my 9F. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. F is just so OP because it's so quick. And all-wheel drive and everything. I'm fighting a battle against everything. Traffic, karma, 9Fs. Come on, parachute, please, for the love of God. Oh, thank God.
Oh my God. There you go, baby. There you go.
He committed suicide! Yes! Yes! I mean, I was already going to beat him anyway, but... Justice! Gfred karma! Gfred karma! Doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't discriminate. It always catches up in the end. Gfred karma, you can't get around it, it knows. It knows, and we're fighting for a top 10 as well. A few overtakes on the parachute line. Oh, we've got some people running and swimming as well, right at the end. Sixth at the end. Oh, I love that Sultan so much. Yes. That turned into a good end. That Sultan was so good at the end. Those lines. To get a 6th out of that. It all came together after the observatory. That observatory to the finish line is probably the best I've ever done it in a Gfred. The clutch performance in the Sultan with the overtake, and it just worked. A lot of people finished in close proximity. Look at those times. I finished in 23:54. And then you had 12th place finish less than 10 seconds after 10 seconds separated like 6 people in a Gfred. That's crazy. A flawless leg. That's what it was. That leg, that leg from the observatory to the finish line is what did it. Let's see how our 9F Stealer is doing after the death. I mean, I'd already gotten to the parachute jump before him anyway, so I was gonna beat him. But then the death. He gets another 9F immediately after dying. But the death at the end, Gfred karma, just I love it. I love Gfred karma. That was a perfect final leg of Gfred. Thanks for all the GGs in the chat. I've never seen that many GGs before for me for doing well in a Gfred. Most people are disappointed when I do well in a Gfred, but there was a lot of GGs in the chat on that one. And Gfred lives on for another day.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Oh man. Whew. That was a good Gfred to finish this week of streams. Deserve to do well after this amazing week. Thank you. That little Sultan. I'm gonna buy a Sultan. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna mod it up, but then keep it like as a sleeper. This was the worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time, and give it that color and just keep it because it's beautiful. Sick out of that. Can't believe it.